I am one with my glorious I Am presence. And Holy Christ Self, my personalities, body elemental, and new spirit. All parts of my being are in balance, harmony, and alignment. And my aura is fully contained within my heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now ready for today's message. Greetings, beloveds. I come to you with infinite joy and infinite love. And I would simply like to remind you that when I come to Christmas in this fashion, she usually has no idea of what I am going to talk about. Unless, of course, she has specific questions to put to me. Otherwise, she simply puts herself in a state of readiness, in alignment, so that she can listen to whatever I have to say, and she trusts that I will be there to speak through her. She trusts because I have made the promise to her that every time she makes herself available to do these videos for me at my request, that I will always be here with her, with the message that I wish to bring forth for that particular day. On the days where she does not make herself available, it does not mean that I put off that same message to another day. For another day may require a different message. And so that particular message may never come forth. This is why I have told her that it is very important for her to do these on a daily basis. Because I am aware of the needs of each and every one of you. And so often, you will write to her and tell her that the message came at the perfect time, just when you needed it. And so, although that particular message may only apply to you or to a very limited group of people, it is still necessary that you receive it at the right time. I know these messages are not for all people at all times. Some of you may resonate with just a few of them. Some of you may resonate with many of them. And there will be those who will find a golden nugget of truth in every single video that comes forth. For in fact, there is truth in every video that comes forth. It just may not apply to you at the time that you see it. So I will encourage all of you to view all of the videos, for they are important. And even videos that speak about the same main subject often contain other relevant bits of information that appear only in that particular video. This is intended to be a high-level course of spirituality for those who wish to attain their mastery, for those who wish to attain their ascension, for those who are willing to do whatever it takes to be of service to God and to realize their own true divine nature. And so, of course, it should be quite apparent that this cannot be realized overnight. Some of you may not even attain it in this lifetime, because you need to give your full attention, your full support and energy to this work. As long as the ways of the world are more important to you, it will be very difficult for you to attain a high level of spiritual realization. For there are many distractions in the physical material world. This is only in part due to the massive programming and brainwashing that occurs through your media, through your religious, governmental, and medical organizations. They all bombard you with facts about how limited you are as a mere human being, how much you need their medicine or their protection to have a so-called freedom, which is no freedom at all, beloveds. But it is also in part due to the fact that you believe that you are this limited being, and you believe that you are separated from God. That is why one of the first steps that you must take along your path is to realize that you are a divine child of God, and you have never been separated from God. It is an impossibility. For if your link to God were severed, you would simply cease to exist. So as long as you are alive and breathing, you are connected to God. You are receiving God's love and light in your being, even if it is only the tiniest little bit possible in order to keep you alive. So becoming a spiritually realized being is not about obtaining something that you are not already. It is more about remembering who you are, and then opening up the channel that connects you to God so that you can receive the greatest amount of love and light possible. And in this time of dire pollution and toxins, it is even more important that this channel be open and that you be receiving divine, pure love and light on a daily basis. Every day, that you allow to pass by without receiving a great quantity of divine love and light is a day where you die just a little bit. You age just a little bit. And you weaken your body-mind system just a little bit more. For you are either gaining in divinity or losing those divine qualities and energies every moment of every day. And it takes quite a deal or quite an amount of divine energy in order to compensate for the negative energies that you are bombarded with every day. And then it takes a little bit more so that you can advance and go forward. I know many of you say, but Metatron, I don't have time for this. I have to do this and that. I have so many responsibilities. Well, I tell you, beloveds, if that is your truth and your reality, then you will have to deal with the consequences of that. The only way you can come into spiritual enlightenment is by making it your priority. All other things must come second. And I promise you that if you begin in your heart and mind to make your spiritual work a priority, you will have time for most of the things that you deem to be essential for your life, such as your job or your relationship. Receiving spiritual energy will, in an unexplainable fashion, expand time for you. When I say you will have time for most of your activities, it is because some of your activities that you deem to be essential are not, and you may not find time for those. But as you connect to your true divine nature, that divine presence within you will make sure that there is time for your essential activities. It is all about trusting in your own divine presence, beloveds, to allow your divine self to guide you in what truly needs to be done and what can be left by the side. It is a matter of giving over trust to your divine mind rather than to the ego mind that has so many demands, so many needs, so many rules about the reality that it wishes to maintain. When you truly start to listen to your divine self, you will find your reality changing. You will find your needs changing. You will find your responsibilities changing. So trust that the voice of God is always available to you, whether it be through your I Am presence or through any of the beings of light that are assisting God in this magnificent transformation that is taking place on this planet. Trust, obey. Make your spiritual path your priority, the most important thing in your life. And know that everything else will be taken care of. You will be given time to do what you need to do. I thank you for listening to this video. I love you, and I bless you always. I am Metatron.